Hey, what's up guys? It's me Beata from horoscopesandreadings.com, and in today's video I'm gonna be covering Pluto in Partner's 12th house. This was actually viewer's choice, so thanks for that. Every time when we are talking about Pluto, we have to really consider that Pluto as a planet is all about 8th house stuff. So that's why mainly we will be discussing unconscious, secrecy, hidden motives. Pluto is all about repressed things, repressed psychological baggage, and Pluto very much craves the transformation. When it comes to 12th house, I believe that the 12th house is the most sensitive house of all when it comes to synastry. I know that there are really also some other challenging houses, but really 12th house is something very special and specific, and that's why I believe that we always should pay very strong attention to planets that are in our 12th house. Well, 12th house is originally Pisces house, right? That's why it is ruled by Neptune, and this is where trouble begins, because planet Neptune, or these Pisces, they really don't have any boundaries, and things are very much operating unconsciously. It is really very difficult to verbalize these 12th house issues, because we all know from cookbooks that this can really be house of prison, house of isolation, but there is very much present loneliness when it comes to 12th house, and really a lot is hidden from us in this 12th house. That's why if you are a 12th house person in this case or in this scenario, you should really pay close attention for this position of Pluto. Typically, when we have houses, when we have planets in partner's house in synastry, we typically pay attention to personal planets, or planets that are more personal, like Saturn. And these other planets like Uranus, Neptune and Pluto, in my opinion, are not that important. But this really cannot be applied for this position of Pluto, and that's why I would like to really dig deeper into this topic now. This 12th house stuff is always very sensitive when it comes to synastry. So really, whatever planet is in your 12th house, you should pay attention to that. And I always say it with whatever planet, because really when we have planets in our 12th house, that means that for 12th house person this is indeed very intense experience, but usually not very pleasant. And it is because of the nature of 12th house, and honestly we really cannot be sure what to expect from planet person, okay? As usually, it is really house person who will feel the effect, and it is really planet person who brings that energy. Unfortunately, we people, we are not very much in touch with our unconscious mind in our daily life, because typically what people do, we operate on autopilot. So really we are doing stuff or things, but we are pretty much even unaware what we are doing, because we are really just repeating our old self and our patterns, and things are really happening very unconsciously in our own life, and we are not aware even what we are doing, and this is really true. agree with me or no, but this is really true. Now, why I find this position of Pluto difficult, it is because you know there will be another or added layer of difficulty, because it will not be only you who is pretty much unaware of your own actions, because things are happening unconsciously, but in your life there will be someone else who will be very much aware about you and your unconscious mind. And you know, when we have someone's planets in our 12th house, we really don't know what to expect from this person. And now imagine that really planet Pluto is in your 12th house. That planet Pluto, which is so deep, transformative, but you know, very much secretive. So what typically happens is that Pluto person will tap into your unconscious mind and will be very much aware about your hidden motives, about your ulterior motives, you know, about your intentions. Will be very much aware about things that get you triggered, will be very much aware about your patterns, and you know, with Pluto it is always very deep psychological work. Now, Pluto will be aware what is going on with you all the time, but the thing with Pluto is, as I have mentioned, that Pluto operates in secrecy. So guess what then? He will know, but he will not tell you, okay? Pluto will use the power he has over you in your interaction. That means that it will be very easy for Pluto person to manipulate you and you know, really make you do whatever Pluto person wants you to do, because Pluto really is very much aware about your buttons and which button to push if he wants you to do whatever he wants you to do, okay? That's why I commonly think that this position can be even dangerous. Because let's face it, you know, not every Pluto person is on the higher level of their consciousness, and that's why many people are misusing this position, and it is really house person who suffers a lot. But you know, as things are happening very much unconsciously with this position, house person is really unaware about what is really going on in their relationship, okay? What house person can eventually feel is that there will be some sort of uneasiness when it comes to Pluto person, but house person will not be able to articulate what is really off. Yes. And it is all because it's happening so much unconsciously, and you know, there are really no direct actions with this position, but even that is why I find this position to be dangerous at times. That's why you should definitely check what is Pluto person about, how are aspects from Pluto person's Pluto to their natal chart, and also where is Pluto placed in their natal chart. You know, sometimes if Pluto is, let's say, at the end of 12th house, sometimes there's also conjunction to house person's ascendant, so really also pay attention to that. But honestly, sometimes a house person even decides to walk away or eventually not to enter relationship with Pluto, and it is because of that unspeakable uneasiness that house person feels. You know, Pluto as a planet is the slowest moving planet. That's why it really takes some time to for house person to really get what is really going on here, but Pluto operates slowly but shortly. So my question mark would be about intentions of Pluto person, because Pluto really has the direct access into you, and Pluto really knows what to do with you, and can really become dependent and has some sort of power over you. So you know, if you decide that you want to walk away from this person one day, this person, you would be surprised or amazed about tactics of Pluto person and how much he already knows about you, even though you thought that you know, you are just average couple, but with this position it is not always true. Okay, so guys, I will probably leave this video here. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. If you like this channel, please hit the subscribe button so we can grow our audience and I will be able to shoot more videos for you. I wish you a very nice week, and I'm coming back to you next week with more Synastry videos. Bye bye!